Have you been waking up lately feeling tired, heavy, maybe even swollen, and telling yourself it's just part of getting older? What if it's not? What if your kidneys are quietly losing strength every single morning, without pain, without warning, until one day your body can no longer hide it? And that's the frightening part. Kidney damage rarely announces itself early. It builds silently in the background while millions of people go through the same morning routine every day, completely unaware that some of their habits may be putting enormous stress on these vital organs before breakfast even begins. I'm Dr. Vincent Hale, and after caring for older adults for many years, I've seen one heartbreaking pattern repeat itself again and again. People often discover their kidneys are in trouble only after the damage has already progressed. By then, the fatigue becomes constant, the swelling gets worse, the body feels slower, and many quietly wonder why no one warned them sooner. But here's what most people don't realize. The first hour after you wake up may be one of the most important windows for protecting your kidneys after the age of 60. In fact, a few simple changes in your morning routine could help reduce unnecessary strain on your body, improve circulation, support hydration, and help your kidneys function more efficiently throughout the day. And one of those changes is probably something you're doing wrong every single morning without even knowing it. So before you make coffee, before you eat breakfast, before you start another normal day on autopilot, stay with me for the next few minutes. Because the three simple habits I'm about to share could help your body feel lighter, more energized, and perhaps even protect your kidneys from the silent damage that so many people never see coming. One of the biggest mistakes many people over 60 make every single morning happens before breakfast, before coffee, sometimes before they even leave the bed. And the dangerous part is, most never realize their kidneys are already under stress the moment they wake up. After 6 to 8 hours of sleep, your body naturally becomes dehydrated. But aging kidneys don't handle dehydration the same way they did at 30 or 40. Waste products become more concentrated overnight, blood flow slows down, and your kidneys are forced to work harder with less fluid supporting them. That heavy feeling in the morning, the puffiness around the eyes, the dull lower back discomfort, sometimes those are not just signs of aging. Sometimes they are quiet signals your body has been struggling for much longer than you think. I remember a patient named Robert, a 68-year-old retired mechanic, who told me every morning felt like he was waking up with a body twice his age. His ankles felt swollen, his energy was gone, and by noon he already felt exhausted. The first thing he reached for every morning was strong black coffee. When I asked him to replace that first drink with a simple glass of warm lemon water for just a few weeks, he looked at me like it couldn't possibly matter. But 3 weeks later, he came back and said something that stayed with me. "Dr. Hale, I don't feel as heavy anymore." And sometimes that's exactly how healing begins, quietly. Research from the National Kidney Foundation has shown that citrate, a natural compound found in lemons, may help support kidney health by reducing the buildup of certain mineral crystals that can contribute to kidney stones. But even beyond that, gentle hydration first thing in the morning helps your kidneys restart their natural filtration process more efficiently after hours of overnight stress. And yet, hydration alone is not enough, because many aging kidneys are struggling with something even more dangerous every single morning: poor circulation. But hydration alone is not enough, because one of the biggest problems aging kidneys face every morning has nothing to do with water at all. It's circulation. And after the age of 60, poor circulation can quietly turn an ordinary morning into a slow drain on your entire body. That stiffness when you first stand up, the heavy legs, the aching lower back, the feeling that your body takes hours just to wake up. Most people blame aging, but what many don't realize is that your kidneys depend on healthy blood flow to receive oxygen and nutrients. When circulation slows down, your kidneys are forced to function under stress before the day has even started. I once cared for a 72-year-old woman named Margaret who described her mornings in a way I never forgot. She said, "Dr. Hale, I feel like my body is still asleep even after I'm awake." Every morning she would sit in a chair for nearly an hour before she felt stable enough to move around comfortably. Her back felt tight, her energy was low, and her entire body felt heavy. I asked her to try something surprisingly simple: 2 minutes of gentle stretching immediately after drinking her morning water. Nothing intense, just slow movements, a light forward bend, gentle cat-cow stretches, deep breathing while waking up the spine and lower back. 3 weeks later, she smiled before she even sat down in my office. "It feels like the blood is moving through my body again," she told me, and science helps explain why. According to research discussed by Harvard Medical School, light daily stretching may improve circulation and help reduce inflammation markers that naturally increase with age. That matters because chronic inflammation and reduced blood flow can place extra strain on aging kidneys over time. Have you noticed your body feeling stiff or unusually heavy in the morning too? Tell me in the comments. I read every one of them. But wait, what most people eat right after this may actually place even more pressure on their kidneys than dehydration or poor circulation combined. And this is the part that worries me the most, because millions of people believe they're doing something healthy every morning, when in reality, they may be quietly overworking their kidneys before the day even begins. Right after waking up, your body is still coming out of a long, overnight repair cycle. Your kidneys have spent hours filtering waste, balancing fluids, and helping your body recover while you slept. But many people immediately shock that system with a heavy, protein-loaded breakfast: eggs, processed meats, protein shakes, large portions of dairy, all within the first hour of waking up. The problem is, aging kidneys do not recover as quickly as they once did. And when large amounts of protein enter the body too early, your kidneys are forced to increase filtration almost immediately to process the extra nitrogen waste produced during protein metabolism. This process, known as hyperfiltration, may place additional strain on already aging kidneys over time. In simple terms, your kidneys barely finish the night shift, and suddenly they are forced straight back into overtime. I remember a patient named Daniel, a 70-year-old former military veteran, who proudly told me every morning started with the ultimate high-protein breakfast: eggs, bacon, sausage, protein drinks. He believed more protein automatically meant more strength. But despite that, he constantly felt bloated, tired, and mentally foggy before noon. I suggested something small but powerful: delay heavy protein for just 60 to 90 minutes after waking. Instead, begin with warm oats, fruit, or light porridge to give the body time to fully rehydrate and stabilize first. A month later, he looked at me and said, "I don't crash in the mornings anymore." Sometimes the body doesn't need more pressure. Sometimes it simply needs time. Research from the National Kidney Foundation suggests that excessive protein intake can increase kidney workload, especially in older adults with declining kidney efficiency. And when this pattern repeats day after day, year after year, the damage often happens silently. Because what happens next is what many people never see coming: the slow decline in kidney function that often remains hidden until the body can no longer compensate anymore. As we come to the end of this video, I want you to remember something very important. Your kidneys do not suddenly fail overnight. In most cases, the damage happens slowly, quietly, through small daily habits repeated over many years. But the good news is this: small, healthy habits can also begin protecting your body in the exact same way. And sometimes, the smallest changes in your morning routine can make the biggest difference in how you feel months or even years from now. If you take anything away from today's video, let it be this: listen to your body before it is forced to scream for help. That constant fatigue, the morning heaviness, the swelling, the low energy, Those are not things you should simply ignore because of age. Your body is always communicating with you, and the earlier you begin supporting your kidneys, the better chance you have of protecting your long-term health and independence. So tomorrow morning, start simple. Hydrate your body gently. Wake up your circulation. Give your kidneys time before overloading them with heavy foods. These are not complicated medical treatments. They are small acts of care for a body that has been working hard for you your entire life. And if this video helped you in any way, I truly encourage you to save it so you can come back to these habits whenever you need a reminder. Also, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications because I'll continue sharing simple, science-based health information to help you protect your kidneys, improve your energy, and take better care of your body as you age. I'm Dr. Vincent Hale, and I want you to know this. Growing older does not mean giving up on your health. Your body still has an incredible ability to heal, recover, and respond when you begin treating it with consistency and care. One healthy morning at a time, you may be helping your kidneys far more than you realize.